Okay, so boom, week 2 of OTAs is in the books. We're breaking down the biggest takeaways, who's turning heads, and what's actually worth paying attention to. Plus, Brandon Ayuk is back in the headlines, reports of arrest warrant. And we'll discuss what that means and why Commanders fans are talking about it. And last but not least, to top it all off, we got a special guest coming in the building. And for a Commanders debate where somebody's taking the bragging rights and somebody's going to take an L and it's not going to be me. So without further ado, let's get to it.
What's up, this man? Check out Off the Bench anytime you get a chance.
Hey, Off the Bench is 89. Check it out.
What up? What's good? What's happening? It's your boy Big Herb, and welcome to another episode of Off the Bench. We are on the road to 1,000 subs. So before we go any further, do your homeboy a favor. Hit that like, comment in the comment section, because I know a few of you are already. Hit the bell notification so you can be abreast of what's next, and hit that subscribe button. It only takes a few seconds of your time, but it helps a lot for this channel. So help me grow so we can do more. So let's go ahead and get to it. Like I said, we got family coming in today. So without further ado, with more than 1,000.115 subs in 4 months, don't get it twisted. Just because she a girl, she knows her shit. So when I tell you, it's not my take, it's not her take, it's Kay's take. What's going on, sis? How you doing?
What's up? What's up? What's up? It's always a pleasure being here. You know, we siblings now, so
Yeah.
this is nothing but a family conversation. And yeah, first of all, you talk about you not taking the L. We'll see.
All right, then. All right. Yeah, we'll see. We will see. Before we go any further, we got Ebony right in the building. What's good, sis? And we got DOD 2BLK Skull representing Skull Nation. So always fun to have you on, homie. Even though y'all gonna take that L this year. So I mean, just hold that real quick. So, but we got a lot to talk about because a lot of stuff has been going on into the in the week. It's been a week. Yeah. So
it's been a week.
Yeah. And it's that time of the season where you got to keep a watch on things. Brett Favre had this thing when you was going back and forth with the Packers back in the day. They had a thing called Favre Watch. So we got something here. It's called Ayuk Watch. And yeah, he hasn't been part of the team. He hasn't been let go yet, but we still got to talk about it. Yeah, this is part of the job where content creators really don't feel like talking about the same shit over and over, but we have to because it is news. So
you have to.
Yeah. So in this one, all right, Brandon Ayuk has gotten an arrest warrant put out for him because of the situation that happened in December when he was still with the team. So with the 49ers, to be exact.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the whole entire video that he put out about him going ahead and basically just going 100 and something odd miles per hour in what's the name in right down the street from on the same road where the stadium is taking place. So and he flicked off he flicked them off and everything. Here's the thing though, don't put your shit out there for everybody to see it when you break the law. You know what I mean? Because stuff like this happens. So he's and ironically, like I said earlier in the week, he went ahead and took out he unfriended a lot of unfollowed a lot of people on social media on
Hmm.
IG to be exact. He is now following his beautiful wife, his boy Jaden Daniels, and the Commanders, and
Bestie,
that's it.
bestie.
And
That's it.
and then he went ahead and the same day that he was the warrant was put out for his arrest, he pretty much was at a what is it
A racetrack or
a
what is it like
racetrack.
a
Yeah, it was a
yeah.
racetrack where he went ahead and posted like, "Hey, people out here talking dirt up on my putting smut up on my name. Yeah, this is what's really going on." I mean, my thing is this, bro. Please just do things smarter. I get what you're doing, but do it a lot smarter. I mean, hell, if you're going 120 miles per hour, have somebody else drive the car and then go ahead and say and flick them off while you're driving the stadium. You got money, so I mean, go ahead and find somebody else to do that, or still drive safely, please. And like the homie Rio Robinson said, dude, if you're gonna go ahead and do this, if you when you get here, because we all know he's coming here. When you get here,
Right.
please don't do that on I-95. Don't do this on the Beltway. Don't do any of this dumb shit while you out here, because nigga, go to racetrack. We have plenty of racetracks over here to where you can go ahead and handle your business. Hell, we got what's the name? We got go-kart racing if you really want to
I
go
was like, we
ahead and
got
do
go
so.
karts now.
I mean, come on. It's just do things smarter, please, because we too old for this shit. You got money. Okay, you got life changing money. Even if you taking if you say you don't want their life changing money, at the end of the day, it's egregious. But that's beyond the situation. Like, I mean, hey, do things smarter, please. Just
Oh my
come to camp.
gosh.
So come to camp so they can go ahead and release you. Because oh, got to add on to that too. Seeing that they trying to release you, they canceled mandatory minicamp. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, because they said if he shows it, they gotta pay him or something, don't they? Or can he be
You know,
cut?
they
Yeah,
well
they
his
have to
thing
pay
is
him.
it's in the contract where it's like you still got to go ahead and you still got to go ahead and do all the do your due diligence. So
Hmm.
they can still he could come on. He just ain't gonna get paid, and he's still gonna go ahead and be on the team. So he got to suck that shit up and still go on. So yeah, go ahead and tell us what you think about this whole
Right.
entire.
Okay. So I want to start on that point right there. For as the
Mhm.
49ers, why are y'all even putting yourselves through this? Like, y'all gonna cancel your mini camp. First of all, that's a disservice to the other players, if we're being honest. That's a disservice. So you guys are being so petty that you rather shut down for the players that you already have because y'all want to keep this guy out. So that already is the problem. As far as Brandon Ayuk and this whole arrest warrant, okay. Should you be speeding? No. Do people speed though? Yes. Are there other pressing issues that can be discussed? Yes. But on the other hand, should you be recording while you're doing it, especially because you are under the microscope right now? No, I don't think so. This is something that I feel though, I don't know. I think the 49ers, they definitely have their hands all over this. I don't know why. I don't know what they thought it was going to do, but at this point, if we're going to get him, this whole Brandon Ayuk saga has been so exhausting. It has been so exhausting. If you're going to get him, let's just 49ers, go ahead and release him, cut the losses. Y'all don't like him anyway. Adam Peters, do what you have to do since apparently he is destined to be on this team. Do what you got to do, and let's just get the ball rolling. I mean, because clearly, like, we didn't go pick up Stephon Diggs. Whether we were or not, I'm not sure, but clearly we
You
are
know that's a package,
in
right?
love.
You know that's a package, right?
I well, yeah, at
Cardi
this
B no
point, yeah,
because
at
no
this
because Cardi
point,
B
yeah.
gonna she gonna have to come over to the stadium and then put on the show if she's here. I mean
Well,
you telling me that this whole entire organization is trying to go ahead and build something. We got Wale performing sometimes. You don't think that we gonna have Cardi B up in this joint?
hey, have her bring some money. I'm out here, whatever. But it don't look like that's gonna happen because we are waiting for Brandon Ayuk. And I mean, I know people, they like the trolling and everything, but you know me, I'm a very like quiet, laid back, low key person. You've been quiet all this time. Just continue to be quiet. Like just shh.
It's like, hey, look, he's destined to be here at this point. We all know he's coming through. So at this point, dude, just come through. Just do what you got. Go out there. I mean, if they do decide to go ahead and do mini cake, because they're supposed to be doing what's the name of it? OTAs. That's
Mhm.
and that's what's the name of it? It's not mandatory. I would go just to
Oh,
go ahead and
okay.
just be petty. If you want to be petty, I could be petty too. Because it doesn't say that where I can't show up to OTAs. I would go in there, have all my fits and everything, just jogging around, just doing all that stuff. Like,
See,
and when
but
the
that's
press,
too much. That's
no, you
entirely
have
too much.
no, you have. Here's the thing. I'm not the most petty guy in the day, but I aspire to be that petty. And I mean, and my thing is this: you got to show. Here's the thing: you do your due diligence. You're not being a distraction. You're just here. You're here for work. I'm here to go ahead and make sure. I will sit in the background. I would. Oh man, I would love to run, but the way my back is, it feels a little tender right now. So I mean, do what Michael Parsons did. Michael Parsons did last year. Just go ahead and then just sit on the bench, just sit back and just make sure that you're stretching out. You just say, I'm a little tensed up right now, but I'm still gonna be coming. Pause and just do your thing. Just, like you're still coming to. I'm coming to work. And when the press comes over, hey, look, I'm only here so I won't get fined.
I'm only here so I won't get fined.
That's it. But before we get fined over here, let's go ahead and look at these comments real quick. Shout out to Ebony Wright. She said, I'm good. Under command says HTTC. Also
Hey.
says, sounds like Miss K is going to wear Traylon Burks jersey this season since Ayuk doesn't know how to act. So is there any merit to that?
So me and the guys over at Under Command, we kind of split. So me and Kendrick, we were like, Traylon. But well, I initially said cut him, and I told him that I was upset when I heard that his name was being called. From
Mhm.
him showing out. Granted, if he's going to do a positive thing for the team, cool. To me, he has not produced. For him to be a first round draft pick, he has not produced here. So I was like, you know what? No. And y'all all know who my guy is, Luke McCaffrey. So that's where that came from because Mike and Rob, they are high on Traylon Burks. So we have a bet that if Traylon Burks produces or whatever, I have to get a Traylon Burks jersey and do a video in it.
So I was gonna save this for later on in the show. But before we go any further, the K zone.
Hey,
The
hey,
enemy is
hey.
really that the enemy of that's what's the saying? The enemy of my enemy is my best friend or whatever. So I mean, we all hate the Eagles and everything, but we got some folks over here who are Cowboy fans and they're concert creators as well. So we like to do
That's my girl, though.
our part to say salute. Hey, look here. We may not feel the same way about the professional team, but the semi-pro, hey, we on the same page
Hey, there
because
we go. I was
they
say the
definitely are. They
defenders.
definitely are the Defenders fans. So salute to my homegirl K Zone podcast. I'm petty,
Yes, she
but
is.
yeah.
Yes, she is.
But one thing I did want to go ahead and say real quick, and I think since we already was talking about it, let's just get it out the way. So we are on the road to 1,000 subs, and because of that, my thing is this: if you guys go ahead and give us a subscribe, I will do my due diligence on my part, which is why we're doing the jersey giveaway. Sorry, Kay. Kay, but we not doing any Cowboys jerseys over here. So you gotta go ahead and be that. If you want to subscribe to the channel, please, I'll subscribe back to you. I think I'm already subscribed to you already on my personal channel. So yeah, by all means, hit that like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Follow us on IG and Twitter. I refuse to call it X. So yeah, when you follow us on all three, subscribe to the
Mhm.
channel, like on Twitter, like on IG, you will be entered into the contest to where it's going to be randomized to where you get yourself a free jersey once we hit the 1,000 subs. Currently, we are at 423, and I have to say, shout out to
Hey,
every single one of y'all because just 2 months ago we were at like 295. So we got new
that's dope.
people coming in. I salute every single one of y'all, whether you are Cowboy fans, whether you are Vikings fans, whether you are Cincinnati fans. I don't care. help, like I always say, help me grow so we can do more. And my way to go
Y'all
ahead
gonna
and
look so
get
good
back,
in a jersey.
I'm
I
telling
hope
you,
it's one of those
get
fans
that,
too. They're gonna look so
mm,
good.
get yourself. And here's the thing, it doesn't have to be just a plan. You could get a personalized one over here. I spare no expenses when it comes to my people, man. I mean, you help me, I'm helping you. I'm about to get me off the bench one. So I mean, just be on the lookout for that. But most definitely, I just want to say this is my way of saying thank you to everybody who's helped me grow over the last couple months, and I'm serious about it. I really want to send my gratitude to you guys and say thank you because yeah, we definitely get it done over here. And but yeah, going in the comment section, K Zone says, I already subscribed to support, but I'm good on that jersey.
Nah, you get a jersey.
No, we're gonna make sure that you
You
know
get
what?
a jersey.
It's gonna be randomized, but it's gonna be a mother when he come over there and get that joint sent though. You gotta go ahead. You know you can't just not wear the joint. I mean, hey,
Exactly.
it look good on you. His name, we dressed in all black like the omen. Like, come on, you gotta go ahead and get you that black and burgundy and gold on you, man. It look good on you. So man, hey, it's all good. So but going to the next subject, so we gotta talk about OTAs this past
Mhm,
week.
mhm.
And man, take away the whole entire BA situation that's going on. It's actually been going very well.
That's what I've been
The
saying.
yeah, so
Honestly, how would you feel if we had to go into the season with the receivers that we have now?
here's the thing. I do I'm showing very little concern, but the more and more and more I hear about how this offense is being run, the more and more I hear about the people who are going ahead and doing big things in the whole entire situation as far as with practice. Um, I'm not against the think that we gonna actually be pretty good.
Mhm.
I think that we are gonna actually do some damage. Now, are we gonna be this prolific offense that just is gonna be breaking records and all that? I don't know about all that. I just know that we're
Yes.
going to be put in position to actually do some damage because I'm looking at the situation to where it is as far as you. Let's look at it like this. You have a new offense that Jaden is thriving from in practice that
Hmm.
Jaden is thriving in. But we
Yep.
also
That's
have
what
to
David
look at
Bell
it from a
said.
standpoint of this to where this we still got to play people. And I think that everything's going to turn out all right as long as Jaden remains healthy. But also, he is in a adult office now. It's not a
Yes, he
college
is.
one that we've been in before. We actually have to go ahead and actually like and shout out to DOD. Thank you for enjoying the content as well, the commentary. And K Zone, it'll be a good district. You know what? Bye,
God,
bye.
disrespectful.
So that's disrespect. You know what? I got a cowboy rag that'll be good in the toilet when I'm finished with it. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna get too graphic with it. That's besides the point. Getting back to what I'm saying, we're in an adult offense, and
Hmm.
even DOD could even say attest to it because damn it, I forget his the name of his coach that they used to be over here. But his that offense is run to where to make everybody look good on it. It's an adult offense, it's a West Coast
Yep.
offense, but everybody can go ahead and succeed in that offense. He has with us with David Blau, we have the whole entire Detroit style offense with a mixture
Yep.
of everybody in there what's the name of it? The 49ers, the what's the name? The Vikings, and but mainly going with the Detroit Lions
Yeah, the
style
Lions
offense.
game.
We do a heavy run, but it's a West Coast offense. It's under center. And from every single thing that we're hearing in camp, Jaden is running this thing like he's been running it for 3, 4 years at this point.
But
So
he's not the only one that's adapting to it too. They
he's
said that
not.
Antonio Williams is also another one who is adapting. Him, Chigun Conquo. I mean, Traylon Burks. Luke McCaffrey was doing well.
Don't do
So,
that. Don't do that. Don't do that. But no, like keep going, keep going.
but no, they're. I mean, and they're saying. I mean, even we even saw Rashad White getting busy. Not. I don't. I didn't think that he wasn't, but that's three different areas already where they're performing in OTAs in a new offensive scheme. Everybody's 100% healthy. I've been saying it, especially with David Blau here and what we already are like speculating that he's going to bring from Ben Johnson in the West Coast offense.
Hmm.
I'm good. Right now, we continue to develop who we have on offense. I'm good. I'm
Yeah.
good.
And my thing is this, I feel that we're gonna be good, but I also am at a point right now where it's like, look, I'm I'm not hesitant. I'm just being cautious because we still got to
Yes.
play other teams. So
Yes.
we're this right now. We're going up against let's be keep it a whole buck. I'm not going to sit here and get too overzealous about this whole entire. Look, we doing good for practice. And I
Yes.
have to, and I was young before where I was like, oh, we doing great in practice. We gonna go ahead and demolish everybody. And then I wake up to 6-10 every year, 8-8 on a good year. So I mean,
5-12.
look here, 4-13.
Mm,
Yeah. So yeah. Uh, but all jokes, but seriously, when you see a actual, this is good, doing good in practice. It's supposed to be doing good in practice. My
right.
thing is this: you're supposed to do bad in practice, but at the same time, it does look like they are doing things the right way. So I can't
Mhm.
be mad at that. I'm actually looking forward to it. Now, when we get to the point to where we actually are going to be doing the whole entire, let's see, the
Joint practice.
the joint practices with Miami and the Ravens, that's when I really want to see how this is going to be. By the way, tickets are supposed to be dropping for what's the name of the thing called for uh training camp around the time OTAs finishes up. I want to say that's on the 18th is when it's finishing up, but keep looking on SeatGeek because I'm definitely doing that right now. And I'm gonna say it for the audience right now. Okay. You know I work night shift, so I'm gonna need you in the morning to go ahead and look out and just click that ticket for me. And then if it drops while I'm at work, I got the same thing for
I
you as
got you.
far as like so we here. We here.
I got you.
So I
Don't worry.
mean so
We in there
but no,
all day.
and it's free, and the tickets are free. So I mean it's all gravy. So but but my thing is this: as far as when it comes to it, you have to go ahead and do your due diligence as far as the practice. This is what's supposed to. I mean, yes, we're talking about practice. Yes, AI.
Talk about
We
practice.
talking about
We
that's
talking about
what we got.
practice.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you actually get to the point to where it looks like everybody's taking in the system when the installations on the playbook is it looks seamless. So at this point, and I mean the
Yeah.
offensive line is even putting in place like we want to run the wing C, and I mean I haven't saw the wing C since high school. So I mean if we could put this in just to play around with it, hey, that'd be dope. But at the same time, everybody feels comfortable with this offense, and I mean Diami's even coming out there taking shots
Yeah.
out there like yo, this offense seems so much better. I can't wait to see how this Terry getting 10 targets a game.
Man,
We
even moving
the
around.
the fact that he still hasn't had 150 yards in his career yet, and I want to just go ahead because I was at this game when he was in New Orleans in 2024.
Mhm.
He should have had 210 yards in that game.
Oh,
Jaden
absolutely. He should have had
overthrew
that
it.
multiple times.
Yeah, Jaden should have had. Jaden overthrew him on one, and he dived and dropped the second one. And I'm telling you, it if you haven't been in New Orleans, it's a beauty just to go down there. But to see your team go ahead and win like that, oh my God. I saw the whole entire play where Jaden came back. He pretty much just hit the AI on the defender and then just came over there, dropped the ball on the ground, picked it right back up, and then threw a touchdown. Terry comes across the middle, jumping and catching it. That was just chef's kiss.
Chef's
It
kiss.
was but no, tell me what you think about this song. I've been rambling for a minute, so tell me what you think about what's going on in OTAs.
So, of course, I've been seeing, I'm on Twitter, X, TikTok, all of it, even reading. And a lot of fans, I think they understand what OTAs are for, but some are like, oh, we didn't see anything. We didn't see much. Well, what I look for in OTAs is, especially when you have a new offensive coordinator, even a new defensive coordinator, I want to see how it's clicking. I want to see more of the communication. Yes, the explosive plays are good. It's nice to see, but I want to see, like, are they really grasping it? Because you can look good, but when you get on that field, you cannot know what's going on. Like, and then what? So I think we had a pretty good OTA. in my opinion. I think we had a pretty good OTA. I do want to see a little bit more of the O line. I want to see how they are truly grasping it, because one thing we know we have to protect Jaden Daniels this year. Period. We have to protect him. That should be the top priority. But hearing that, Terry's supposed to be getting 10 targets and Terry's supposed to be moving around and we're going to be heavy on the slot and even rotating players, which also leads me to the fact and thinking that, yes, it's probably going to be nice to have a true wide receiver too, but we're forgetting that we have Chigun Conquo.
That's the part
that
too.
could be our true number 2 receiver. So to me, we don't really have to be so hell bent on a true wide receiver 2 at the moment.
Mm-hmm. And my thing is this, as far as with Chiggy, how you saying, you have to realize when Zach Ertz was playing for this team the last 2 years, mind you, Zach was 32nd in rack ability from the tight end situation. 32nd.
Mm-hmm.
But still had 600 yards on the year. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was like 500 or 600 yards on the year with a quarterback carousel going on for this team. Excuse me. And still was getting busy, and he doesn't have rack ability. Chiggy has never had a good quarterback. And I'm not taking anything away from Ward. Ward was a rookie last year, so we're not going to hold that against him. Now, if he goes on like a couple years later and still doing the same type of play, then that's where we're going to go ahead and side-eye. But Chiggy hasn't had a good quarterback. And I'll even go ahead and say this. I'm putting my Maryland hat on. Even when he was at Maryland, he did not have a top-tier QB throwing his way.
Right.
He finally has that in DC. So in all honesty, yeah, we can say like he's gonna be the number 2 receiver. Like, but don't get it twisted. Yeah, Terry could get all the receptions, but Chiggy could eat. And
he can.
I don't know if you saw that game last year against the Saints. Caught that joint. Dude tried to take him down. He pirouetted and spinned around. Took that joint for 40 yards and was still going. Whereas Zach, we love him, would have caught that joint. And then the second one dude came down, he's down. Plays over.
But think about that, though. Think about how we were as a fan base. We were looking at Zach Ertz like, oh, my God. It was truly Jaden Daniels. But if we think about how he used Zach Ertz, imagine him using Chigun Conquo this season.
Man, I can't. This thing, I'm a gamer with football games. I can't wait to go and see how this offense is going to be run on Madden. By the way, they just dropped the whole entire Madden trailer the other day. They got the tush push in the game now.
They have the tush push in Madden?
They had the tush push in Madden this year. So this is going to be interesting. Even like the quarterback sneaks ain't even. It's you got to work to get that extra yardage in this game. So that's
wow.
So
that's not going away.
Oh no, hold on a second. No, like for real, like when you for my gamers who play Madden, you know how it is as far as like when you do the quarterback sneak, you pretty much it's guaranteed. It's about like a 99% chance that you're going to get the first down. This one, you actually have like the bar going across to where you have to get it in the green to go ahead and get extended. So I can't wait to play that game with this team. So with this offense, I'm telling you, I can't wait. But no, real quick to the comment section. Shout out to K Zone. She says, picking up Doug Williams Jr. as a QB coach is a flex. He's doing a great job in the quarterback room. And here's the thing. Callie Manis is actually doing, from what I'm hearing, is doing a really good job. So, hey, your cover boy out there about to get released.
He's going to be holding the water and the towels, and he is going to be there for moral support.
All right. I mean, if that's what you say.
His name won't be on the roster, but he'll be there for moral support. He'll be there.
Look here. Like he could go ahead and do the same thing that Blau's doing. I mean, your career pretty much ain't gonna be out there on the field and everything, but you can pick up some of the offense. You can learn a little bit about trying to be a coach and everything. So
no, front office, mate. Just kind of Hi guys, welcome to the stadium.
And
Yeah.
also, it also says, I'll be on the lookout. I'll be on the lookout too for y'all. My deacon is a radio personality and he covers the team at training camp. Oh, for real? Who
I
is?
think I know I think I know who you're talking about. I think.
Okay,
I
no,
can't
because
think of his name, but
I
I think I know
listen.
who you're talking about, especially a deacon.
DOD said is laughing his ass
Mm.
off over here. Like, I mean, hey, look, man. Look, cover boys could go ahead and be on the sideline, telling Jaden you're gonna be good. Just yeah, do it for the squad and all that other
Yeah, he's
bullshit.
gonna be there, you know. Keep your head up, young man. Keep
Uh,
your,
uh, uh,
keep your head up and woo. That's it.
hey, just do the little dap joint, da 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 da, pop 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 pop.
That's
All
it.
that other. Hey, look, man,
Nah,
just
because AK,
hey,
what from what we're hearing about him, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Give him about a year or two.
And my thing is this. I mean, we're hearing a lot about how Cali Manis is doing, but let me tell you something about how we doing things over here with W.
So let me fill you in on W. W is a powdered energy drink that replaces other inferior caffeine beverages. It contains zero maltodextrin, zero fillers, zero artificial colors or dyes, and is no proprietary blends. The star of the show is our caffeine fruit extract, which helps you focus with no jitters or no crashes. Can't even front, man. This is a pretty tasty beverage. I recommend that you go online to w.com to go ahead and get your own shaker bottle, your own Japanese energy blend that they have on here. This one, Japanese yuzu, like I said before. You can go on and get different type of flavors that they have on there and go ahead and order yours. And here's the thing, when you go on there, go ahead and type in the promo code ODBHTTC for 10% off on all your products.
Be sure to secure the dub with W. And one more thing that I got to go ahead and put this out there because my family, we are starting a new business as well,
Mm.
new business venture. And I'm telling you, when this joint, you see what we're working with over here. If you in the DMV area, hit your fam up because we got this new business called Soul Fuel Kitchen. And just to go ahead and pretty much lay it down on you as far as like how we cooking over here, man. It's the food is French. But,
I cannot wait.
mm,
I order my plates.
when I
I'm picking
she
them up
ordered
tomorrow.
K
Oh,
ordered her plates, and just to show you what we working with over here.
I
This is the
cannot
type of
wait.
joints, the food that we working with over here. I mean, you got the you got the what's the name, the turkey wings with smothered in gravy and rice. You got the stuffing over here, the yams and the mac and cheese. You also got on the other side, you got chicken tenders
Mm, mm,
fried.
mm,
You got
mm.
green beans and mac and cheese and everything. And here's the thing: the whole entire menu gets changed every week. So from now on, whenever the menu drops, because it's the lady of the household's business, and I'm always here to support. So when she drops something, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what the new menu is on. So just to show you as far as like what we working with, as far as with the menu on this week, hold on, let me get I don't have it for here on the picture, but I'm gonna go
So
ahead and
what's
tell
with that?
you.
'Cause I think I got the oven roasted chicken, the herb chicken,
Man, look here. So
mashed
we
potatoes.
we got
Mm,
on. I'm trying
mm.
to get it on here real quick. So the menu she got for this week, she got oven, uh, herb roasted chicken, dirty stuff, peppers. That's what made with turkey, by the way. Uh, she got classic savory meatloaf, mashed potatoes, fried cabbage, southern green beans, slow baked beans. Hell, even if you got a sweet tooth, we
Oh,
got
the strawberry crunch
the
cake.
strawberry crunch cake, man. Fire. Now I'm gonna tell you this: if you
Man.
see me in person, you see how big I am. I was when I met her. I'm not gonna get my actual weight. Let me just say I packed on some pounds since we've been together, and I mean there's a reason why I got high blood pressure. And
Don't do that
yeah,
to her.
No, hold on a second.
Don't do
No, hold
that
on a
to
second. Hold on a
her.
second. No. I'm not putting it on her because she throws down in the kitchen. I'm telling you, you definitely gonna enjoy this joint right here. Hold on a sec. No tea. He said no key takes banana foot. Hold on a second. So she changes the joint every week. So
Hmm.
you never know what you're gonna get. Just know that it's gonna hit the soul. It's fueling your soul
I
over here.
can't
So I mean,
wait.
when I come over there and tell you like this joint, man, chef's kiss. I mean, for real,
I'm gonna
like
go to bed
this
early tonight so I can wake
man.
up and go get it.
Look here. Look at she ain't playing in the kitchen. Like the one thing I go ahead and tell you, she don't play around in the kitchen. I mean, yeah. So I got the auntie arms, the little fat joints on there. That's all her. So I mean, when I tell you that the joint's good, it's good. I ain't just blowing smoke. Like for real. She nice in the kitchen. So, but just getting back to what we were saying as far as the horn side thing. So we have some news that I've been telling everybody that's gonna be dropping. And it's the precursor. Today is the precursor to what we're getting ready to go down. So sis over here thinks that she can beat me in a debate. That's cute. Uh, I'm not here to diminish
I'm
her.
rusty.
Her. I'm not here to diminish. Look, you argue all the time. So I mean, look, it's all good. But here's the thing: I got my talking points too, baby. I mean, it's all gravy. I mean, hey, it's like gravy. We gonna be fine over here. So I mean, but my thing is this. So to let you guys know the reason why we're doing this is
Mhm.
because we have it's usually during the break in between OTAs and training camp, it's very slow, very, very slow. And we're sitting here always trying to think of like, damn, we gotta think of some content because ain't shit to talk about. But here's the thing on this channel and some others, you're going to be getting something new. And this is what it is.
The off season has arrived, and only one creator will earn the right to be called the undisputed voice of Commanders Nation. Every take challenged, every argument tested, every round decided by the fans. The battle for Commander content supremacy begins now. This is the Commanders Clash Classic.
So, yes, we are going to have 16 different Commander content creators. That is a lot of C's when I sit there and think about that. Yes, it's a tongue twister. But yes, we are going to have a whole bunch of collaborations, not just on this channel, but on other channels as well. But yes, we're going to be doing a whole bunch of work with different content creators. As you saw in the video, we got my homegirl Kay over here. We got Full Command. We got what's the name? Ballin' and Burgundy. We got Juan Gotti. We got my boy Rick. We got Tone over there from PSN. We got Overtime Otis. The what's the name? On the Fence. We got a
Mhm.
whole bunch of people who's willing to go ahead because we know the grind is hard and everybody's gonna eat when we over here. We got Ed Oliver. We got two Commander Kings over here that's coming on here. We got Ed Oliver and Rico, who said that he's interested in joining on. We got the ladies over here too. Asia from Asia's Analysis. We got the lady Erica Lynn coming on, and homie over here, Kate. It's a lot to talk about. We gonna be it's gonna be
It's gonna be so
fun.
fun.
It's gonna be so everybody's gonna be spreading. We gotta spread this word around because it's a dead period. So unless you follow in baseball and the Nationals, they actually doing pretty good this year.
They're
So,
doing pretty
but
good.
they're doing pretty good. But also, we got to talk about this content. We got to talk about this content because I mean, it's a slow drag. We ain't. Here's the thing: during the off season, I'm giving you a look behind the curtain. Usually, this dead period, we're sitting there like, okay, so who's your top 10 of all time
Hmm.
commanders? Who's on your Mount Rushmore? We ain't trying to do that. I'm not trying to just feed you on Brandon Ayuk news all for the next couple
No,
weeks. No,
or
we
what we think
actually
is going to
gonna
happen.
exactly. But here's the thing: when everybody comes together, we all gonna eat. And when I tell you that we all gonna eat, we definitely got something to see. Full command, time to lock in.
Hi,
So
Grant.
I'm telling you, man. So I mean, when I tell you that we got people coming in, this is gonna be something that's fun to talk about, man. Because I mean, look, I truly can't wait for this. There's a
Me
lot of
either.
people that I haven't worked with yet that I'm looking forward to working with. Full Command show. What's the name? I'm interested to see how everything's gonna go with Asian and out. As a matter of fact, I got Rick and Asia coming on this week on Thursday. So I'm gonna tell you, sit back, get your popcorn ready if you're trying to learn something. And get your notebooks as well, because you're gonna learn something over here. So when I tell you, man, I'm getting my notes on cover three defense or the slot two. Okay, they're gonna go over there. All right, I'm telling you,
Yeah,
it's
that deep dive that they do, boy. Mm-mm.
I'm telling you, and see this thing because Rick was actually a coach of football. As a matter of fact, one of his understudies plays for the Jaguars right now.
Oh,
So,
whoa, okay.
yeah. So when I tell you that he knows his shit, and he's sitting there looking at Asia stuff like, oh shit, she's actually on to something with this. I mean, we having this conversation every week. So when I tell you like the breakdown on
Yes.
these stuff,
Yeah.
like I mean for real, it's something to really look forward to.
Mm-hmm.
Not just for me, because I'm telling you, I want to show everybody that we know what the hell we talking. We not just we
Absolutely.
fans, but we not just here to just talk shit. And as far as like, hey, this is gonna be what's happening. No, we're gonna give you thought provoking
Mm-hmm.
work over here. So it's definitely something that I'm looking forward to, and I
Yes.
can't wait to see. Shout out to K Zone. She says I'm going my first Nats game of the season Friday, and I'm gonna tell you
Oh,
something.
that's gonna be fun.
It's a amazing time going over to see the Nats, whether they're good, bad, or indifferent, like whatever they are. It's fun to go to that ballpark. I love going to the Nats. And here's the thing, because I always take the Metro. I'm never driving out there. The Metro is pretty cool to go ahead and take to go out there. So I mean, I'm all for it, and I'm telling you, it's a good time will be had when you at the Nationals Park. Uh, Contrary to how I feel about Baltimore, Camden Yards is actually pretty damn dope too. And I mean, when you go to some of these ballparks, it's actually pretty dope. And that's why I can't wait for the season for us to get this new stadium and everything. So I mean, that's something to look forward to. Shout out to Full Command Show. He says, "What up, Kay?" So, and also, DOD says, he's what's up with the new stadium? Okay, so here's the deal. The stadium is going to be is pretty much going
2030.
to be done by 2030. And as
Mm-hmm.
far as the whole entire situation with the actual breaking ground is that's going to be taking place. I want to say fall of this year is when they're going to officially
Late
break
fall.
ground. So
Mm-hmm.
they already pretty much demolished the stadium. Everything's pretty much in the works to go ahead and get this thing done. Hell, I even said this because I got 7 more years of eligibility until I'm able to retire. So I might even actually just because I used to work. I've said before, I've used to work at the at FedEx or Northwest Stadium now, and I was a usher. So I got to watch the games for free. I got free food, and I got to go ahead and get paid for it. So
I
yeah,
already
and
know
I
what
and,
you
I,
about to
and,
say.
here's the thing, because I mean, for real, I mean, I'm looking at it from the standpoint of this. Like when that stadium come around, you got not only are you going to be hosting Commander games, which is going to be fun anyway. You got Big Ten championship games that's going to
Mm-hmm.
be coming out here. You got national championship games that's going to be played here, not just for football, basketball. What's the name? Even women. I'm pretty sure they're gonna get like the women's basketball because they have been growing exponentially. I'm butchering the name. You know what I'm trying to say. I got a PG
We
county
got you.
education, so you know what I mean. But
We got you. We got you.
so they've been growing so much. You got WrestleManias that's gonna be coming here. You got festivals that's gonna be coming out here. So the stadium is actually gonna be terrific. Now the metro
Yes, it is.
situation that's gonna go down when as far as taking that metro going back and forth. Hey, the first year or so, look here. We already walk a mile from Morgan Boulevard to the stadium if you take the metro already. So look, they're gonna work on that stuff. We're gonna leave it in their hands. They're gonna be just fine. I'm not even worried about it at this point. K-Zone says, I have a real big attitude. I was on the task force to bring baseball back to season.
Oh,
Oh,
that.
okay. Okay. So she got connects in the city. All right, I
Yeah,
see
she
you.
does.
I see you, man. No, get a nigga some tickets, man. So, but anyway, I ain't
Are they bringing the Super Bowl here?
gonna
Do you know? Is
here.
that in the talks? Since we have
Of
a
course,
dome now?
we are. Here's the thing: they haven't said it officially that we are
Okay.
gonna host it. We gonna host it,
I was
and
about to
that's
say,
why
I
I'm
mean, it's
trying.
DC.
And here's the thing: that's why I'm trying to go ahead and get this job because I mean, we probably ain't gonna get it. They probably not gonna host it until like what 2033. Well, see, they want to make sure that they get that the whole entire situation with the metro before they go ahead and
Right.
get that done. So you
Right.
have to get that thing situated. I'm saying for the first year, look, you're gonna be having to go through that whole entire situation, but for the most part, they're gonna fix that situation. They got the money to go ahead and look here. There's no way in hell that you make that you're $1 billion franchise and you're not gonna make sure that you get your people in and out. This is not the time of Dan Snyder anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly.
This is they know what they're doing up there. And you look at for the most part, however way you feel about the situation going on with uh if you're from Philly and how you feel about what's his name Harris with the Sixers, they make sure that they actually get the fan experience is phenomenal. My dad just came back from the Sixers and the Knicks series up there, and he was telling me how beautiful it is up there. So
Really.
if that's something, yes, and I mean like for real, he got he originally was going to go ahead to get the tickets for the 100 section, but they was like, hey, something went down as far as with the tickets, so they upgraded them to the club level, and he was saying it's phenomenal. Like he's not a Sixer fan at all. He's actually going there out of spite for my uncle who's a Knicks fan.
Mm.
And
Mhm.
you can see by my face how I feel about that game yesterday.
Yeah.
Anywho, but no, all jokes aside, like for real, he's saying it's phenomenal. It looks beautiful. Everything is well put together up there. So you can only imagine what this new RFK Stadium is
Man.
going to be looking like. So
Yeah, I'm about to
yeah,
try to hold on to my
uh,
season tickets.
now his thing, man. I mean, hey, just holler at your boy. I mean, trying to go to
Gotcha.
the game. Okay, but that's besides the point. Oh, well, I'm gonna tell you because we getting ready to get down to the nitty gritty as far as with this debate. But I had one thing I did have to go ahead and ask you because this is a Commanders based concept that we have over there, but we also talk about the NFL. So it has come out yesterday that the Chicago Bears are going to be moving to Indiana. So
Are
they're
they
going
changing the
to
name?
be. I don't know. I don't think they changed the name because his thing originally when they said moving to Indiana, I was thinking like the far side of the Indiana, like in the cornfields and shit like that. Nah, this is actually only 30 minutes away from Chicago. So in reality, it's kind of looking like they staying near the city, but they ain't in the city. So they going to the burbs, and the burbs are on the side. It's kind of like
Oh,
leaving. It's kind of like leaving Landover to go to DC. It's literally a 35-minute drive. I already Googled it the other day. It was like, yeah, then again, the tax write-offs and everything in Indiana, but it's still the Chicago Bears at the end of the day. And I gotta ask you, what was your thoughts on that, or did you even hear about
I've heard about it, but I didn't really pay too much attention. But I mean, thinking about it now, it is interesting because did they say what the reason was that they were
it?
moving?
Because Chicago ain't trying to get put up money for a new stadium. They trying to make this a situation to go ahead and um, First things first, Chicago don't. If you're the governor or the mayor, whoever, or the government with the Chicago, you do not want to be the one who let the Chicago Bears leave the city. But it was
Right.
mainly because just like the Bears are trying to get a new stadium and they are like tiptoeing around. They've been trying to get a new stadium for the last 6 years.
And they
And
need one.
history as far as with Soldier Field is actually it's cool and everything. But we in the times of like, hey, Chicago is a great sports town. I don't ever want to diminish it. Granted, however the way I feel about the Bears, Chicago itself is a great sports town. You got LA, you got New York. Those are the two big media markets. But you got us, you got Chicago, you got
Mm-hmm.
Philly. Those areas are the sports towns. As much as I hate Boston as a whole, Boston is a sports town. I
Yeah.
mean, you have to go ahead and give them. I would think a place like Dallas is a great sports town. What's the name? Georgia's Atlanta. I don't need a reason to go to Atlanta. That's just Atlanta, man. I mean, black of the berry
The great.
baby out
I
there.
was about to say it's a good
It's
town in
black. It's
general.
black as the fuck out there. I ain't never went to a stadium where it was playing nothing but crunk music. My whole childhood, they were playing like everything. Like they had a little Scrappy. What's his name? Ti. They
That
like
would be getting
no,
lit
no.
at that stadium.
They lit in Atlanta. I'm telling you, they lit, and that's it. That's besides the point. They're great sports towns, and that's something that you got to look at as far as the situation with the whole entire thing. So before I go even deep diving in, we getting ready to get to this debate real quick. So quick run through the comment section. DOD says, question for the young lady: how did you get into football, and why the Commanders? I can tell you right now, she's a Commander. That's why we ain't room for no Vikings out here. But
I'm
I
gonna say
digress.
I am DMV homegrown, but no, I've liked football in general since I was a little girl, and it really grew when I was in high school because I was the football manager for our team, and that's when I really started learning like the ins and outs in football. And let's be honest, it's a very entertaining sport. And I come from a sports family. My mom's side was more basketball. My grandfather was a Harlem Globetrotter, but my dad's
Oh,
side, they did all sports. Yeah, he left right before they blew up. But you can look him up. Smokey Gaines. He was a Harlem Globetrotter.
okay.
So he was a coach at San Diego State. So we're a sports family, but football just really, really got my interest. And then of course, I love football. I know the game. I love the game. But also on the female side, like I like the players. I like learning about their families. I like learning about their stories. And yeah, it just keeps my interest. I love the game.
That's
And why the
wonderful.
Commanders? Because I'm DMV and I wasn't going to root for Baltimore. And I consider them like my second team if I had to have one. But it's the Commanders.
Really,
And everybody
really.
counts us out. If I had to have a second team, it would be. I do like Lamar, but everybody counts the Commanders out. Nobody from the whole time I've been a fan, even when Jaden Daniels was showing off in 2024, people were still writing us off. So I just can't wait for the day. And hopefully this is the year we shut everybody up.
Yeah. I can't root for anything Baltimore anymore.
Baltimore.
I know I can't. I mean, quick rundown. So when the Senators long time ago, even before I was here, the Washington Senators used to be the baseball team here. So when they left to become the Texas Rangers, we had no team here. And us being the DMV, like we thinking everything's a whole. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and root for the Orioles. So yeah, that was my whole life growing up. And then when the whole entire situation with the Baltimore Colts, yeah, the Baltimore Colts who are now the Indianapolis Colts, when they decided to take that Mayflower go ahead moving company and move it on to somewhere else. Funny how Mayflower is the actual, that's a whole different story. I'm not going in there. But the whole entire situation when Baltimore Colts decided to up and leave in the middle of the night, that's a real story. It's a 30 for 30 for that, if I'm not mistaken. Go and check that out. When they
I'll have to
left,
check that out.
they decided to say like, hey, we don't have a team anymore in Baltimore. So we said to them as like Redskin fans, like, hey, like, yo, you come on with you root for us. Like what's the terminology there with it? Goofy. They was like, how am I gonna root for two teams out there? And you know how Baltimore go. I'm not doing
Mm.
that, man. I'm not. No, they and when the Nationals came, I said, fuck the Orioles. That's how I felt.
That's valid.
And
That's
I
valid.
mean, my pettiness definitely led me down astray.
That's when
But
it. That's when it
going,
started. That's when it kicked in.
it was like, look,
That's when your pettiness started.
I love Cal Ripken Jr., but fuck the Orioles. I mean, this is how I feel. But K Zone says, I used to live. I'm pretty sure she meant to say live 2 blocks from RFK Stadium. Armory is a baby flip from the stadium. I ain't never heard that term before. But okay, I got you. And I actually have family that grew up down the street from the stadium as well. Uh, from what I mean, from the meeting I attend, RFK2 will be a dome and comp- uh, contemplating a retractable roof or slide
I
inside
heard that
panel
too.
windows.
I heard that
I thought
too.
it was just gonna be a
That would
dome.
be
Okay.
nice. No, that would be
Uh,
nice to have their retractable roof.
I like it, but also I'm like, nah, keep that dome. I mean, now here's the thing: when it's warm outside and everything in like September, cool. But
Yeah,
the
open the
second that it
sunroof.
rains, yeah, nah, the second it rains, you better close that damn window. We got the AC on in the house. AC is a
Magic
whole different
City.
unit. Yo, okay, so for y'all who don't know, the state. All right, so when I tell you that the stadium is in the city, it's
Mm-hmm.
literally walking distance from Magic City.
Show
When I tell you
is.
when I tell you like I got the hotel room where I was at, walking distance from what's the name, the stadium.
That's why
Walking
everybody get in trouble out there.
I passed by the Falcons, not the Falcons, the Hawks arena, Phillips Arena, and right across the street is where you can
Mm-hmm.
get twerking and chicken wings.
They knew what
I
they
ain't
were
gonna say
doing.
they know exactly what the hell they were
They
doing
know
over there in
exactly
Madison.
what they were doing.
Man, look here. All right. DOD says, cool story, sis.
Thank you.
Also, K-Zone says, Lord, the Mayflower Mayhem. Odell is the father of pulling out. Yo, what the hell?
Yo.
Anywho, so we about to get into this debate real quick. All right. So, and this is how I'm pretty much gonna have everything going down for the whole entire Commanders Clash Classic, because we're gonna try to make this thing a yearly thing. So we have 3 rounds. We're gonna give that person up to 2 minutes to state how they feel about the situation, the topic at hand. And then the other person's gonna get a chance. And we're also gonna have in the corner where you can go ahead and I'm trying to pull this thing up real quick. Sorry about that. So I'm gonna post it up on here so you can see on the side. It's gonna say, who do you think takes round one? And I'm gonna go ahead and hide this as far as like what actual who's gonna win it until that topic is done. So we're gonna give you a few seconds to go ahead and after the top both have speak and said what they thought about the situation, then they're gonna go ahead put in the pool, tell us who you think won, and then we're going on to the next topic. So starting off. And don't just go ahead and just click on her because she's the girl in here, okay? No, we need actual. We going back and forth, okay? So first topic at hand. So we have we've been talking about this for a couple weeks now between me and her. The topic is talking about what is more important when it comes down to this whole entire defensive side. She thinks the linebackers are more important. I think the defensive lineman is more important. She's going to stay first. Her first argument, why the linebackers. And here's the thing: we're going to talk about as far as the talent wise, as far as who's better and all that other stuff, But we're going to go ahead and say, as far as like, hey, this one is more important because of this reason. So, Kay, you have the floor first. You're going to tell us about the linebackers. I'm going to talk about the whole entire situation with the linemen. And at this present time, you can start right now.
First of all, I didn't know we had 2 minutes. All my points are super short. It's not going to take me 2 minutes. But my first point for our linebacker room is Sonny Styles. Your turn. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, but okay. Okay, you know, I have it. I wrote it down and everything. I treated this like I was writing a paper. So hold on, let me get up my notes. All right, so when we think about the linebackers, what their job to me is more important because they have to be a little bit more versatile than the defensive line. If you think about people like a Frankie Louvu, like a Leo Chanel, like a Sonny Styles, who we just brought in, they're hybrids. They can play in more than one position. What does the defensive line do? They literally just attack. You can make those faces all you want, but they do. They attack.
Oh, no, look, you got a minute and 5 seconds to elaborate on that. So please go ahead.
All right. They attack. They're right there. Okay. Boom. We know what they're going to do. Offenses know what they're going to do. If you're a linebacker, though, you have to stop the run. You have to cover the tight ends. You have to cover the running backs. You have to have somebody that's a spy as a linebacker. You also have to blitz and you have to communicate. Who's the most important person on the offense? A lot of people will say that it's the quarterback. Who's the most important person on the defense? It's usually the green dot guy. Who is the green dot guy? Who is going to be our green dot guy? Is it going to be a defensive lineman or is it going to be a linebacker? I think it's going to be a linebacker. And what is his name? Sonny Styles. That's my first argument. I didn't need 2 minutes.
Are you done? Are you done? Are you done?
With the first one, I'm done.
Okay.
Come on, tell me about your D lineman that you like for personal reasons. You got to start with that. Why you like it?
All right, no. I'm getting ready to start this whole entire thing because respectfully, don't take this ass whooping personal. Okay.
Oh, please.
All right. Okay. All right. So we're gonna start off with this real quick. When it comes down to the defensive lineman, the number one priority, you always start in the trenches. You don't start anything. You can't get the pass rush does not matter if we don't have a great pass rush that can't contain the run. It all starts in the trenches. The quarterback can't even get the ball unless it starts in the trenches. In the defense, you look at all the situations that happen as far as all right, I'm gonna go with this. Argument number one. Pass rush impacts every snap. Yeah, linebackers can only influence certain plays. And I'm going to break that down. Why? Defensive linemen, passing downs. We impact running down, screen plays, play action, goal line situations, 2-minute drills. Every offense starts with blocking the defensive line first. Offense spend millions of dollars building offensive lines because they fear pass rushers, not linebackers. When have I ever come over there and said, Ray Lewis can never do the things that he did unless that defensive line has been putting a clamp on every single person. So when you go ahead and look at it like this, okay, you ever heard of the Bermuda Triangle? With the whole entire situation with the 2000, Ravens. All right. Ray Lewis could not do his thing if Sam Adams and Tony Saragusa was not doing their thing. You can't move around unless we go ahead and stop the run, unless we go ahead and stop the interior. All right, now. My time is up. Because I said what I said. So we're going to give you guys 10 seconds to go ahead and go into the pool to go ahead and place your votes. So right here, tell me what you guys think as far as who you think won this round right here. So I'm going to tell you the reason why I won. Defensive line only goes ahead and starts. We are the start. We get you done. We make sure that you can't move unless we take care of you can't be you if we don't take care of business. So here's the thing. I'll go ahead and give you credit when it comes down to the whole entire linebackers doing their thing, but you can't go nowhere if it ain't for us. So I'll go ahead and take your little don't tell me what you think.
All right. So I love what you said about you guys start in the trenches. Do you know that saying though? It's not how you start, it's how you finish. That is what it means to be a linebacker. It's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. What happens when those defensive linemen miss those tackles? Who's there to clean it all up? The linebackers. Yeah. Oh, they build their offensive line for, the D line. Okay, cool. But if you think of somebody like a Michael Parsons, who was a hybrid player, by the
Michael
way.
Parsons is on the defensive line.
He's a hybrid, though. He can move around. I want to use him as a linebacker.
I'm using him as a pass rusher.
I want to use him as a linebacker. Well, there you go.
He's
That's
a
probably about the
pass
only one.
rusher.
I'm using him as a linebacker.
Look
Anyway,
at-
let's talk about the people that we have. Between Sonny
Yeah.
Styles and Leo Chanel, Frankie Louvu, they do more.
Look at. Anywho, I don't know. Well, here's the thing: if you having trouble going ahead and putting the making the votes, you could put it in the comment section. This is my first time using this poll thing over here. So
I would say, how do
but
people
yeah,
do it on YouTube?
I'm
how do
trying to
they-
figure that out as I go along. But
I'm trying to see if I...
Dom Analysis says, clock it. Also says the linebacker room looking different. Okay, the linebacker room is looking different, but the defensive line is looking different too. All right, so we ain't gonna just go ahead and give her all the damn takes just because she's cute. All right, go ahead and listen to what I got to say. All right, listen to my mean mug. All right. Anywho, but tell me what you as far as if you think I won, put in there Herb. If you think that she won, put in K in the comment section. I'm gonna give it probably about 10 more seconds. It's like I said, this is the first time I ever did the pool part on here. So yeah, you on this one. DOD says you on this one, bro. But no, like for real. This is a compelling argument right here. I mean, one can't move without
It
the
really
other.
is.
I will say that.
Yeah.
It really is. So it looks like K won this first round. All right. So anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and let you take on the next part and tell us why you think this whole entire situation with the linebackers. Why do you think that they won this one?
I think they won this one because we're kind of seeing how Durante Jones wants to run this defense. And what it's looking like is both him and David Blau, to be honest, but since we're talking about the defense, what it's looking like is they want a lot of versatility. If you look at somebody like Leo Chanel, like I said, he's a hybrid. If you look at somebody like Frankie Louvu, he is also a hybrid. If you look at who else he brought in as far as Leo Chanel, he's added speed and physicality. You're not just going to go out and get anybody to be your linebacker. And linebackers, I just think they do a little bit more. I'm not saying that the defensive line is not important because, yes, they are your first line. But if that line is not solid and you do have good linebackers, you're still able to stop the play.
That's it.
If a linebacker goes down, let's say your green dot guy goes down, that messes up a lot of communication. If a defensive lineman goes down, okay, that still kind of puts a dent in a little bit, but you can kind of shift some people around. Not saying that they're hybrid, but people can be shifted. Your communication dies if one of your linebackers, especially the green dot guy, goes down. That's my argument. Part 2.
Are you done?
Benito.
All right, look here. You want to talk about the fact that, well, if your green guy is done, your whole entire defense is done. What's the number one thing that they tell you about on defense? Everybody has to communicate. Everybody got to talk. You can't, even the lineman is sitting there like, hell, Jill, over here, go ahead. What's the name? Stunt. Go ahead. They got that lingo. I mean, we still have to be in communication on the defensive line, baby girl. If you're going to go ahead, if you know that they're going to double team, if Aaron Donald was sitting there saying, like, I know that these guys are going to double team me, I need you to go ahead and take on this. I'm going to swim over here and go ahead and you take up the other side because I know that I can do the damage in the middle. You can just come around the other side. That right there.
Mm-hmm.
There ain't no linebacker had to go ahead and tell me that. I already know what I'm doing on the defensive line. I got to get to to whoever holding the ball. I got to make my way to the ball carrier to the quarterback. We stop the run to the quarterback. We go ahead. We apply pressure. You look at the whole entire situation. I can't believe I'm fucking saying this. You look at the Giants. You look at the when they made their Super Bowl run against the whole entire against the Patriots. Do you know anybody who was out there on the linebackers? No, you don't, because Osi Umenyora, what's his name, Michael Strahan, all of them Bamas were getting in the backfield. Barry Cofield, former commander, used to be with the Giants. All them Bamas you know about. You don't know nothing about those guys. Matter of fact, did any of those guys on Philly's defense do anything that wasn't applied pressure by the defensive line? Because last time I checked, they didn't blitz that whole entire game. The defensive line is more important than anything that you can even imagine. When it comes down to it, you got to make sure that you go ahead and you got to apply pressure so bad that Patrick Mahomes was in a tizzy. He was like, holy shit, am I in the shadow realm? Because I don't see any linebackers roaming around on a blitz. I got nothing but Carter, what's his name? What's the big boy name from? Anyway, all the damn linemen. They only brought 4 players and came over there and dominated. And I don't remember no line. Zach Bond didn't do shit in that game. If the defensive line did not apply pressure, he was able to run around and he was doing wind sprints the whole game. Now, he had a great year that year, but I mean, besides the point, it was all with the defensive line. You go ahead and look at this. I'm gonna put up this last one before we go ahead and stop this onside thing. Before we go ahead and y'all go in the comment section and tell me that I won this round. All right, sacks are game-changing plays. And let me ask y'all a question: what changes the game faster? A linebacker making a tackle 5 yards downfield, or a defensive end creating a sack fumble? Don't worry, I'll wait. Also, pass rush creates turnovers, lost yardage, 3rd and long situation, drive killers. Last time I checked, there wasn't a drive killer when you come over there and make a 3-yard gain on a tackle by Leo Chenal. Okay, the Commanders invested heavily on improving their front because explosive defensive plays come from pressure. I digress. So I just finished mine. I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and vote. We're giving you about 30 seconds to go ahead and figure out how to vote, do this voting thing. So you guys tell me, Herb or Kay, in the comment section, tell me who won this second argument. So while we're doing that, we're gonna look at the comment section real quick. You ain't got a lot. That's a funny ass thing. You ain't got a lot. Linebacker is more important because that was a bigger issue for our defense last year. We're just talking about the actual defensive line. We ain't talking about our defensive line. Damn.
Anywho, and see, that was what I was going to say, because you can't. If we're Commanders, content creators, we are talking about the Commanders' defense, and because there would be some other defense where I'd be like, well, yeah, their defensive line is more important, but for us,
different teams have different levels of impact per position group, in my opinion. You ain't got to lie, Craig. Also, by the way, that is the MVP name that we have right here. So yes, shout out to them just for the name alone. Which unit is strongest right now? Mike B says, what up, fam? You ain't got to lie. Craig said, we win more games last year if we had better linebacker play. EOD says K. This some bullshit. I'm literally giving you facts. All she's saying is Leo Chenal, Frankie Louvu, Sonny Styles. That's it. I'm literally giving you details. What the hell do I have to do on this show to go ahead and prove to y'all that a strong defensive pass rush that is more important than a linebacker?
You're talking about other teams, though. We're talking about people are here for the Commanders. People are here to talk about the Commanders. Okay, let's say, okay, cool. Let's say the defensive line, y'all miss a tackle, or y'all don't get to the quarterback, and he still gets the ball off. Who is then the savior to stop that play?
All right.
Our linebacker room has the highest RAS score. That we have the most athletic linebackers.
Okay. Oh shit! While we at it, shout out to you ain't got the lie. Craig also is laughing ass off. But shout out to the homie Rio Robinson. Shout out to Big Herb and K. Like and sub both of y'all. Salute to the Commander King over there. What's the homie? Also, Dime Analysis says if that tackle gets missed in open field, though, that could be a touchdown to the house. Sacks are game changers, but consistent tackling is foundational. Foundational. So yes, you have to get. We are drive killers, and you want to know? Okay, all right. So it looks like K won the second one because I only see people just going ahead and voting, putting K or two in the damn comment section. Y'all, yeah, Judas, Judas. Anywho, I'm going to go ahead and we're gonna start this last one. And okay, you want to go ahead and say this is the commander thing? Okay. All right, cool. All right, bet. All right, the gloves are gonna come off on this last one. So, all right. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you your closing arguments when it comes down to this, because this is the last part of the debate. So you have I'm gonna give you your 2 minutes. So go ahead and say what you feel as far as the situation with the Commanders, the linebackers. So, sis, the floor is yours.
What do you mean by situation? Like how I feel about it?
I'm talking about you got the last 2 minutes to go ahead and say why you won this, your closing arguments.
My closing argument, I have this written down, by the way. Like I said before, the defensive line starts to play, the linebackers finish it. And Devontae Jones' defense, Sonny Styles, Frankie Louvu, and Leo Chanel, my favorite guys, they will touch every aspect of the game. Not to mention, and what I mean by that is Frankie Louvu, you're talking about, pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Frankie Louvu can also pass rush. So there you go. My room can also do what your room does, but can your room do what my room do? I don't see any of your defensive line keeping up with some of these running backs or tight ends or wide receivers or, even some of the mobile quarterbacks. But you know who can? The linebackers. Anyway, let's get back to this. Run defense, coverage, blitzing, communication, and quarterback containment. Yes, you guys do that, but we also do more. That's why the linebacker room is more important than the pass rush. Not to mention, anything your line can do, my room can do better.
That's it?
I'm done. That's it. My pace are short and sweet. I don't need 2 minutes.
Hey, look, last time I checked, 2 minutes could get a lot of stuff done. So, but that's besides the point. Yeah. So, that's cute. That's you thought some thought provoking things by K's take, but here's Herb's take. All right, number one, you want to talk about the fact that you're not talking about the commander stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about it. All right, first things first. Javon Kinlaw and Deron Payne. They could not go ahead and do what they did unless they had the pass rushers that's coming in. And what do we do? Not only did we take care of that, we went and got Adafi Owe. We went ahead and we already had one of the top pass rushers in the game already went down to injury last year. Dorrance Armstrong. That was, if I'm not mistaken, he was fifth in the league before he had his injury. Jazon Newton, who I really feel is going to be coming on and doing really good this year. He's going to be making an impact. And the reason why I feel he's going to go ahead and make that impact is because, yes, DJ is in town. He knows how to use his defense, and everything's going to come together. But the one thing about it is he's going to have guys on the edge making a difference. You have your guys like the Caleb Chase songs. Yeah, he may play a little backer, but he's in the pass rush. He's not 5 yards off. He's on the line of scrimmage. He's making damage. He's going to make damage. He's going to also get an extension after this season because he's going to be getting 10 sacks this year. I'm calling it. Yes, it's was it June the 6th. I'm calling it now. He's getting 10 sacks because why? He is on this defensive line going to wreak havoc. We got Tim Settle, who is a run stuffer. We can and you got Javon Kinlaw, who's saying everybody can go. Every single person on this defense can go. But you know where he was talking about? He was talking more or so on the defensive line. You got Adafi Owe, who's going to come in here and kill niggas on the edge. You got what's the name? You got who else? Javon Kinlaw, Ricky Barber, shot. Well, I ain't gonna talk about shots over. That's what's the name? We got what's his name? I'm trying to look up his name right now. Charles Omenihu, who's coming in, who's going to be a great pass rusher. All of these guys dictate what happens with the onside linebacker situation. Hey, here's one thing, Kay. If you're going to talk about like, hey, we guys go ahead, our linebackers are the reason why we win and everything. Hey, if the linemen actually got to, and that's just how bad our defense was last year. If the linemen actually get to the whole entire quarterback, we won't have to worry about Bobby Wagner having to chase down running backs out the backfield and actually going ahead and rely on the safeties, Revis, what's his name, All-Pro Revo to go ahead and make the tackle in Atlanta. I know because I saw that shit in person. We should have had a whole entire pass rush. I'm not gonna lose. My blood pressure's not going up. But no, seriously, if a defensive line can get pass rush and stop the run, the linebackers you don't have to worry about. Now, am I gonna go ahead and say that yes, you are absolutely right. We have the most athletic linebackers in the game, probably in history because Raz wasn't out about like 30, 40 years ago. So we can only go based off of what this is because the way that they actually are as far as with speed and the bigger, stronger, faster players, that's just how it is nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to go ahead and say as far as this situation, I love our pass rush. I love our run stopping situation that we're going to have. Yeah, you're going to blitz. But what do you guys want to do? You want to be linemen so bad that you got to go ahead and blitz.
Oh, holy.
You want to be
we
us
blitz
so
because
bad.
y'all don't always get there. We like y'all. We come
Y'all
in
can't
and
cover nobody.
clean up the mess.
You can't cover nobody. You can't cover nobody. The fact that we had to go ahead and I'll even go as far as to say
they're going to be covering somebody now.
Look here.
I am willing to bet on it that they'll be covering some people now.
Yeah, now
our guys are going to be keeping up with the top.
We had to wait 30 years just to go ahead and get this kid, Sonny Styles, to finally cover a tight end. Y'all are so good. Why can't you stop the damn tight end? Huh? Cat got your tongue? Can't say nothing? Yeah,
I'm talking about this year.
We can only go off of what's going on right now. And we don't know because we ain't played nobody yet. So I'm using last year's off of this one. Yeah, I just came over there and said we picked up this guy, and this guy. Yeah, I said it. I know I did. I'm contradicting myself. I don't care. This is my show. Anywho, like I said, if you can't come over there and cover, we have to do our job more. We have to run out here, and it's 4 of us. And it's 3 of you covering these guys, this guy, and this guy. You should be able to cover them. Why can't you handle your job? We doing ours over here. Yeah, I'm taking control. I know I'm way past 2 minutes. I'm using her time and mine. I'm using my time.
Way past.
I digress. That's all I got to say. We gonna make this damn show entertaining. We gonna make this shit entertaining.
That was good. But we also have to look at it too, though. Our defensive coordinator last year, they didn't really use the players how they're supposed to be used. So with Durante Jones coming in and actually using the players how they are going to be used, we're going to see both positions elevate.
I'm gonna go ahead and give a shout out to her because the way she broke this whole entire thing.
Yeah, she did.
So Asia's analysis. Shout out to her because she actually gave us some thought-provoking shit when it came down to the whole entire situation with the defense because they were lazy. The defensive coordinators was lazy last year.
Yes, they were.
They did not.
And they didn't care about the players.
You have to teach. You have to teach with this stuff. And the fact that they just didn't do their job, that shows me everything. Now, I don't want to have to talk about a Hall of Famer like Bobby Wagner because I'm pretty sure he could whoop my ass right now if he walked past me right now. So, but yes, Bobby Wagner is a GOAT, but also he could not cover. And we finally got guys who can cover. And I appreciate that that AP took the time and effort to look at it and say, like, hey,
Mhm.
we need to get athletic athletes on this whole entire defense. When you look at the situation with the defensive line, yes, we have to stop the run. We have to. If we're gonna go ahead and stop the run, we need to have defensive linemen who can stop, that can hold up the offensive line for the linebackers to go and finish them off. So yes, it does go in hand in hand. But we like to talk shit over here on Off the Bench with K-State. So when I go ahead and tell you that I should have won this whole damn competition because it's my show and I know what the hell I'm talking about, you motherfuckers should have came over there and voted her. But I know y'all gonna go ahead and vote her. So, but this is this. It's a rivalry. We always got to talk shit.
Sibling
It's all
rivalry.
good. So, but before
One
we
of
go any
many.
further, because I'm pretty sure that everybody voted for K, and it's probably a clean sweep on this end because I don't see nobody
Got you. I
saying
think you got
Herb
that
or
one.
K. I mean, heck,
I will vote for you on that one. I'll vote for
don't
you because
pity
you,
vote
you
me.
you did some
Don't
name
pity vote
dropping,
me.
and I'm gonna throw my vote on you for that.
Don't pity vote me. Damn it. Okay. So, but get into the comment section. You ain't got a lie. Craig says, Swift made our linebackers look silly last year. And Raiders ran up on us. B Rob ran circles around Wag and Luvu, etc. I should know because I was actually in the building when that happened.
Ugh.
I said, what the hell happened to Bobby Wagner on that play? Because what the hell? Also says, oh yeah, that tight end from Green. Oh my God, he did look like some from Tony Gonzalez last year. Oh my God, he had like 160 by third quarter. That was a travesty. Like, oh my God, that was bad. DOD says, plus usually the captain can play caller is a linebacker. Yeah, I'll give that. But also, I mean, anywho. Uh, Under Command says, good evening, everyone. Hey, K.
Hey,
Hey,
under
K.
command.
Uh, also says, was it K Zone says, y'all definitely need to come off that edge and to create habits. Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
Uncle Rand says, just turn in. What's the topic? We were talking about who's better, the defensive line or the linebackers. Under Command says, it's laughing his ass off. You ain't got the lie. Craig says they better be covering somebody this year. That part,
They better be. They
they
better
need to.
be.
K Zone says, if y'all planning to run multiple front hybrid system, the seamless transition between 3-4 and 3-4-3 alignments with aggressive blitzing under that pass rush and coming off the edge is a must.
And I
And
think that's
that
what
is
Devontae
what
Jones is going to do.
he's definitely doing that.
I
And
think
shout
that's what
out,
he's going to do.
look here. K Zone ain't just a pretty face. She know what the hell she talking about. Now,
Yeah,
granted,
she does.
she
The
made the
wrong
wrong
team, but
decision on the wrong team. But I mean, I'm not gonna try to hold that against her. But anywho, you ain't got the lie. Craig says just found her channel. She's dope. Yeah, she is. She definitely is. So give her a look because I'm telling you. Now, a lot of people go ahead and look at content creators and they'll be like, man, this joint's like an hour. Do I really want to sit? Yes. If you want to learn
yeah,
something,
keep you locked
sit
in
there.
there. If you want to get your notebook.
She, I'm telling you, because she knows what the hell she's talking about. She is
Mm-hmm.
phenomenal with her job. Honestly, with this, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I'm not gonna say she's the lock to win the whole thing, but man,
She's going to be in the
you better
finals for
come.
sure.
I could see it. I definitely could see it. Uncle Rand says, never mind, I read the description. So yeah, and DOD is laughing his ass off. But yeah, so it looks like Kate won this whole entire matchup and everything. Don't let this think that just because I lost this, that it's I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I know what the hell I'm talking about.
That
I'm
was
sitting
it.
there talking about
Herb,
this.
Herb know a lot. And this is what I want to do. So I want to give Herb his flowers because he sits here and talks so everybody else know they stuff. Nah, if you really sit and talk to Herb, he knows his stuff and he can chop it up with the best of them, the majority of them, if we're going to be honest. So yeah, no, Herb, you know your stuff, and not only do you know your stuff, You are so entertaining as well. So
I try.
you got
I
both of
try.
those pieces. So yeah, nah, y'all have to continue to stay locked in with her.
Appreciate that, sis. Also, be sure to keep it locked in with K's take. K-Zone said, I made the wrong choice. I'm a football diva. Okay, Beyonce. All right.
Mm-mm,
Anywho, yeah, you chose the
mm-mm.
wrong team.
The
Here's the
wrong
thing.
team.
I could even go with the. Oh, here's the question. Why? You're from the DMV. You root for every single team except us. Like, what the hell do we ever do to you?
Literally,
Like, what do we do?
the
And then
odd
here,
man out is the Commanders. Why?
like you root for, okay, I don't know if you do this with your daughters. This is what I do with my son. My son, he can go ahead and root for any team that he wants. And what are those teams? The Nationals, the Capitals, the Wizards, and the Commanders. Those are your choices. So choose whichever one you want. But I'll be damned if you're gonna. My mother is from New York. She's from Long Island.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Tell me about it. She is a Giants fan. That shit ain't happening in my house. I'm telling you, you're not bringing
Mm-mm.
that blue shit. My neighbor down the road yeah, you know, K, you said it the right time. You said it the right time. It was the wrong choice.
Wrong
See, you wrote it
choice.
right there. I made the wrong team choice. You did.
You
And
did.
we're gonna hold that. You know what? I'm gonna make sure that we go ahead. I'm gonna put this down right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put this right there.
Screenshot that.
I'm gonna screenshot this shit right here.
Screenshot
So then
that.
when you go and then yeah, and then when I go ahead and put it on social media, I'm just gonna point you out because you made the wrong choice. I'm
Yep.
a football diva. Yeah, you are a diva. You could be a commander diva if you wanted to, but I mean, you out here choosing the wrong team and shit. Jerry got you all fucked up over there. I'm just gonna tell you that. But anywho, I
Yeah.
digress. But no, all jokes aside, though. uh, but no, seriously, all jokes aside, when I look at this team, I really feel like if we got the right pieces this time. We finally got the right pieces this time. But the more important thing is we finally got the right coaching for this one. And
Yes.
I think as far as like when we get this team together and we actually are on the same, because everybody's locked in. It's not like, oh, I feel this way, I feel that way. Everybody is locked in. Laramie Tunzel showed up for practice, y'all.
That's
He
what
don't
I
show up for nothing.
said. And Terry has never talked this much in 3 years. We have not seen Terry this much, and not to mention anybody that they talked to at OTAs, all their teeth were showing. I mean, every single tooth, they were smiling so hard. They're so happy, and when you have players buying into
I
the system
can't
like
wait.
that, oh,
And I'm looking at it from the standpoint of this. You see the gun show that Terry had out there when he was talking?
Terry got big.
Yeah, Terry is
Terry got big.
Terry swole. Like, and I ain't talking about in the face. Like he is,
Nah,
like yeah, he
you
like
know who else looked like that too though?
who?
Bill looked a little big to me too. Bill looked like he put on some muscle.
I'm gonna tell you the one person who I'm impressed with, and I think is gonna have the biggest breakout this year. You heard it first on June 6, 2026. Mark my word, Josh Connolly is gonna have the biggest impact this whole entire year. That is my game changer for this year. I don't know if y'all seen that boy. He looked like a fourth grade fat kid that loves to eat cake last year. And he came out here chiseled, just ready to go. Looking, he's giving big back activity. That's the athletic big back activity over there. And I know
That
that
man
shit
grew
does
up.
not sound. That shit don't sound like the right thing to say. Big back athletic activity. That it don't even sound right. But that's what he's giving. Like K Zone, shout out to her today. Don't do that. I made the right one. And my pop was a Cowboy fan. He was turned. He turned away, but he was turned away by Washington for the color of his team. But that's a different show. On a second, I'm I'm when it comes to this team, I acknowledge history. I know that bigoted motherfucker that could rot in hell, George Person Marshall. He could kiss my fat ass and rot in hell. And I said what I said. And that's and so, Here's the thing. Everybody want to talk about Sammy Ball. Slinging Sammy Ball was a slinging racist. So I
Mm,
mean, I'll put that out on there. I'm not afraid to talk about that stuff on my show. And if anybody got a problem with that, I say it in their face. I do not care. And I
mm-hmm.
mean, I don't deal with it.
Talk about it.
We already talking about enough bad shit in the world that's going on right now. The last thing I'm going to do is shut up because that whole entire situation. We got a lot of bad shit going on. Not to mention Snyder. I grew up during the Snyder era when it
I was, that was
actually
that was all
started.
my era.
So I mean, like a lot of these kids don't even know nothing but Snyder era. I grew up in the midst of that shit. Like I started
Mm-hmm.
working for the stadium the year he bought the team. So I already know about it. You can't even look this. I know that word I can't use it. So because it's derogatory. So I'm just gonna say that short person fuck definitely can go and rest in shit and die alone and just yeah, I said all that. Fuck him. Okay. George Preston Marshall could rot in hell. Any racist person that ever has anything to say about that's ever done anything with this team can go to hell as well. I stand 10 toes down on this shit. I'm not afraid to talk about it. If you don't want to talk about it, hey, that's all well and good. You could change the channel for like 3 minutes. I'm saying what I'm saying because I stand by what I say. But no, all jokes aside though, all serious aside though, I really feel like for real, this team has something to they on a revenge tour this shit. They know last year
Mm-hmm.
was some bullshit. We
Yep.
all know that. But all jokes aside, like for real, we are gonna. A lot of people were just saying, like, I got my neighbor calling Jaden JD1. Dude, your quarterback. We already know who your quarterback is. You got Jackson
This is
Dart.
and
We
this
ain't
is the
even gonna
I was
talk.
like, this is the Giants
The
fan. He not
Giants
even gonna
fan,
make it the whole
Giants,
season.
dude. Hold on a second. I see who your king is, and he ain't doing shit for
He
real.
played like a crash
Oh,
dummy.
shout out to Ed Oliver real quick because I'm gonna point this out. Hamilton is actually a thing, and I ain't talking about the musical. I'm talking about Anthony Hamilton. Is Anthony Hamilton Anton Hamilton Jr., who was the cornerback last year, who had a field day against Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart missed me with that bullshit. Okay, I'm not scared of him. I'm not scared of
Nah,
Jackson Dart.
they still
This
gonna
is
be
who
at the
your
bottom
king
of the
is.
division.
Dude, hold on a second. You better hope that crash dummy of a running back of yours ankle is actually intact. You better hope. Here's the first. You want to win something? Try winning the fact that you can change the grass on that field before you can go ahead and talk about it. Because every single one of your guys are hurt because of that
Mm-hmm.
damn field. It's terrible. Change the grass, and maybe you actually could keep an All-Pro wide receiver in your midst. Oh, I'm not talking about Odell Beckham, who, by the way, yeah, he. Shout out to Jaden Daniels for getting him a job because nobody was looking for him until he came over there and did that flag football game. So you're welcome. Oh, Braxton Berrios, whoever the hell that white boy's name is,
Bradley
I don't
Burrows
know. And I ain't talking about race
and
or anything.
Juju.
I'm just saying, you talking about Dudu
Juju,
Smith Juicer?
Juju gonna take them to the Super Bowl. That's what they were saying on Twitter. Juju and Odell, they said they're going to the Super Bowl.
On
But we crazy
Madden. Oh
for
no, they
one
going to the
Brandon
Super Bowl
Ayuk.
on
They're not
on
even going
Madden.
on there. No, they're not. No, they're
Nah,
not.
nah, I
I'm
don't
sure they
believe
got
it.
Jackson Dart
We
injury
don't
on Madden.
believe you. We need more people. Okay. So, but going to the comments real quick. Kay says, "Nah, I think the game changer is going to be
Mm-hmm.
Yarntar's
I
defensive
agree.
scheme. The NFC East is going to have a lot of game changers." Uncle Rand says, "If Frankie Louvu is in danger of losing his starting spot, if we go to a 3-4, our base defense. Actually, here's the thing: from what I'm hearing, is a multiple front. So it's going to be 3-4, but it's also going to be 4-3 as well.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and here's the thing: it like that Deronte Jones said, it's not how you line up, it's where you wind up.
Why you
So
wind
they're
up?
gonna have multiple fronts. You may actually see what's the name? Sonny Styles starting off looking like a linebacker, but then going into coverage like a safety. You may
Yep.
actually see the safety going in looking like he's in going out in on the back on what's the name? going the coverage on the shell, but then he might actually go in for a blitz. Everything looks different when you go ahead with this team when you look at this defense. I don't know if
Yep.
you saw when what's the kid's name that we picked up from Tennessee? His name is eluding me real quick, but even he was moving around the way the pre snap run around and everything. What's his name? Uh,
What's
damn
her
it, where's
it's not Charles, is it?
no, not a million you. Uh, I'm looking at Joshua Joseph. He was moving around like for real. He actually might be a difference changer. If anybody, if Caleb Chason doesn't get re-signed next year, it's because of Joshua Joseph. Or
Yeah, I was
no,
say, yeah.
I'm
Aiden
not
just
even gonna
talked
put
about
that
him
second part
too.
in there. No, but Joshua Joseph is going to be some person that you need to look at, and it's going to
Mm-hmm.
be something serious, like for real. He is actually nice with it. The fact that he made it to the 5th round, we lucked up on that one. So under command, got his eyes watched out on it. We're gonna shut. He said we're gonna shut up a lot of non-believers this season. I
We
thoroughly
are.
believe so. Um, K-Zone says if your O-line can protect JD5, I'm gonna stop you there because we can. We just ain't had the receivers last year. But I digress. Go and finish what you were saying. Y'all be good. Kay, remember what I told you my hope for Dart this season. You want to elaborate on that,
She said
sis?
she want him up out of there. She said she wants him up out of there. She said that she wants him to basically be like taken out the game and done.
Wow. No, we can't do that. We have to make him believe that he actually. We need Daniel Jones 2.0 to actually go ahead and do something here. Just just do him. Do exactly, do what you did your rookie year. Do exactly what you did your rookie year. Uncle Rand says ESPN has Frankie Louvu behind Leo Chenal as left inside linebacker. Now,
A lot of
I
people
think
have
it's
Frankie as the odd man out, which I don't
yeah,
agree
and that's
with.
the
But
crazy thing because, and I'm gonna let them cook during training camp because uh I could see him doing a lot of blitz up the middle and everything. And the only thing that the reason why I'm saying that is because the only reason why I'm saying he may be the odd man out is because we got a lot of young guys coming in
yeah,
who could do the same thing as Frankie. And it's not that Frankie can't do it. I want the screw loose Oos to stay. But at the same time, I gotta give credit to when it's due. If these other guys can do the job better than him, he's going to be the odd man out, and I don't want that. But I kind of do because I'm all about championships at this point. I got a taste of the NFC Championship, and if that's how it feels, I can only imagine what the Super Bowl is going to look like. Lil C White, what's good, homie? I appreciate you for coming on and watching the show. He says, "What up, Big Herb?" Also says this Brandon Ayuk situation has went way too far. Did you see what he posted in the stories with the Commanders? He's pushing the Niners to release him and do everything in his
did he
power
post
for
on
them to
that?
do so. If he did, I didn't see that one. I only
Let
saw
me
the whole
see. Let
entire
me
thing about
check
the
again.
racing joint. But as we go along,
Oh
K-Zone
my
said,
God, he did hurt. Can you see this? He got on a Washington hat. Can you see it?
wow,
Hey, yo, wait a
wow.
minute.
And that's why they canceled our practice.
Wait.
That's why they canceled it. Oh shit.
Ooh. Hold on. I gotta make sure that this is. Wait a minute
Oh
now.
damn.
Yeah, there. Oh,
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
you see this?
Oh no. Yo, he is petty. He is petty.
Hey, well, bring him in, boys. I
Wow.
guess. Go
Hey,
ahead, bring
look,
him
hey,
in.
look. Just go ahead and do the inevitable, y'all, because y'all just playing around too much. K Zone says, Uncle Rand, I mentioned Washington scheme earlier. I do wonder if Jones is gonna sneak in some 5-2-6-1 schemes. I wouldn't be surprised if he did anything like that.
I think we're gonna see a
Also
little bit
said,
of everything.
she says a lot of young guys through the league this season, thorough the league this season. Um, yeah, VA is like
I'm still stuck.
fuck
I would
these.
say I'm still stuck on this. I'm still stuck on
I
this
I am
Brandon
too.
Ayuk.
I am too because I mean my thing is this: that game against the Niners is gonna be lit. I'm telling you, because if Jaden do what I think he gonna do, and he get Brandon, the second that Brandon Ayuk crossed that goal line and he gets a touchdown, understand. I'm already bringing my boy Jay on, who is a diehard Niners fan.
Ooh.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun watching that game. And here's the thing: I know that everybody gets tired of this, but I'm here for it because guess what? We as content creators, we love shit like this. Yeah, it's annoying to keep talking about it, but we also this brings clicks on.
I'm gonna say
It's,
it
yeah,
brings clicks.
yes,
You
yeah,
best believe
it's
I'm about to
cheap.
do a little real quick, little short or something about it. Cause I
Hey,
mean
look,
that him being silent the all up until now,
dude.
it's the Washington hat for me.
When you shut down your actual mandatory mini camp because you could try to spin this any way that you want. You canceled mini camp, mandatory mini camp because you were afraid that Brandon Ayuk popped up. At
I
this
mean,
point,
and
that's
being honest, he
detrimental to the
probably
team.
was.
But at that point, that's detrimental to the team. How are you going to grow because you don't want to let him go? Are you that bent out of shape for a 7th round pick that you're willing to go ahead and do this?
They know we gonna do them in when we put Brandon Ayuk. He gonna go off. He's
Here's
gonna
the
go off, man.
Oh, by the way, K
That would be
Zone,
the only reason I want him.
the Nationals are up 2-0. If you saw the game yesterday, they won 14-1 against the Diamondbacks. By the way, but yeah, going back onto this on side, Lil C White says, uh, Brandon Ayuk just passed the line after he did that. He did, but fuck them. I don't care. I'm not a Niners fan. I do not care.
Yo,
And I forget the name of the dude, but the little sketches that they used to have with him and his son in Philly. He looking when the kid comes in the car. He's like, "Does it look like I give a fuck?" Because I don't. I don't. So, what's okay?
this is
So since I'm gonna
crazy.
give IU the no F's giving and blow and bold award for that one.
Yeah,
I got
but
I
I
got
mean,
the
but
game
see, but
open.
him doing that though, that means that something's about to be finalized because he wouldn't want to do that to jeopardize Washington either. So we about to get an announcement.
Man,
We about to get an announcement.
the only thing that could go wrong in the midst of this, and knock on wood, I hope that this doesn't happen. Um, he go ahead. When they drop, because you know that whole entire footage is dropping of him doing workouts and everything like that. The second that this whole entire thing's up, please don't do it. Have Jaden around. Don't have
No,
Jaden.
no, 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 no.
I'm saying this because I don't want that shit to come back to where when they went to UCLA and Diami's video, that Ayuk is in the background, just going ahead and just stretching in the background, looking creepy in the
You
midst.
know he was
Like
there.
I know he was there, but we can't prove it. And here's the thing: don't show up in any of the. Don't put that footage out there. Go
Mm-mm.
where you had the watches and you had the dogs and the jets and all that other stuff. Please run in the tarmac. Get off the plane and do wind sprints. I do not care. Just don't do it around if the footage. Because
Yeah.
here's the thing. I wouldn't be having this conversation if you didn't record yourself going 100 and something miles down the road. Please do not do that. Please
Well,
do not
hopefully
do that.
Jaden is in his ear basically being like, yo, be smart. Like, you trolling, okay, cool. But hopefully Jaden is like, look, you gotta move a little different, bro. Like,
I
you gotta
never
move a
thought that.
little.
I
We're not
never
trading
thought I
for
would
him
say
though.
this. I never thought I would say this. Hey, Mama Jackson, I'm gonna need you to go in and talk to BA real quick. I'm gonna need you to talk to
Not
him.
you never thinking you gonna say that.
Hey, look here. And here's the thing. I'm even looking at it like this because she only about like 2 or 3 years older than me. Hey, Gina, what's up? It's your boy. Gina, it's your boy, Big Herb. What's up? What's up, Bobby? How you doing? How you doing?
I cannot
You look
with you.
lovely today. You look lovely today. You look very lovely. I'm gonna need you to have a conversation with Brandon real quick. I'm gonna need you to go ahead and tell this dude. I understand that you're trying to get out of the onto our situation with San Francisco, but we do things a lot different in DC. We not with those, we're not those tech guys and everything that be out there. I'm gonna need you to have a conversation, sweetie, with him because I mean, your son is the GOAT over here. He's the future. He's the future, and Brandon could be the future over here too, baby girl. But I'm gonna need you to have a conversation with this dude because I mean, you looking out for Jaden. And he's gonna look out for Brandon. But eye to eye, baby girl. Well, first of all, how you doing, baby? How you doing? Hey, how's it going? How's it going, sweetie? Uh, I need you to have a conversation with Brandon, though. Seriously, no bullshit aside. Yeah, I said what I said. I'm shooting my shot. I could clean this joint off like homie and Nick Young. This is go way off the backboard and shit. But hey, how you doing? How you doing, Gina? How you doing? Good to see you. Please have a conversation with Brandon Ayuk. So Lil C White saying we've been in here for almost 2 hours. Something
That's
has
wild.
been going on because no player on any other team is going to get us in trouble. So, F the Niners, but I smell Ayuk to DC real soon.
It's done. It's already done.
At this
It's
point,
done.
yeah. At this point, I just man, it's been fun. Because at some point, I actually do gotta go to work later on tonight. We got 28 people in the chat right now. So if you can, do your homeboy a solid by hitting that like button, hitting the subscribe to the channel, and that bell notification so you could be abreast of what's next. Help us grow so we can do more over here because we can't do this without you. So before we go any further, Kay, tell these folks where they can find you at.
You can find me on YouTube, K's Take. I'm on Instagram, K's Take _ and on X, Twitter _ K's Take. Appreciate all y'all.
Most definitely. Before we go real quick, we're gonna go ahead and tell you one more time. If you came in late and you're gonna go ahead and see this, shout out to the family at Soul Fuel Kitchen. We just it's a brand new business that just started up, and just to show you how good we got this stuff coming on here, we got a place like this. If you can see it right now, you got Kay already placed the order. She's getting that joint tomorrow.
I sure did.
Got mac and cheese, green beans with the chicken tenders, and on the other plate you see the yams. You got the mac and cheese. Excuse me, you got the stuffing, doused in gravy with turkey wings with rice at the bottom. Man, that shit, damn it, that's good. Also, we got the Commanders Clash Classic that's starting up. June the 22nd is the first official date that we're going to be starting this off. And if you haven't seen it yet, let's go ahead and do the trailer for that.
The off season has arrived, and only one creator will earn the right to be called the undisputed voice of Commanders Nation. Every take challenged, every argument tested, every round decided by the fans. The battle for Commander content supremacy begins now. This is the Commanders Clash Classic.
So I'm going to start going ahead next week saying who's going against who, because I got to make sure that everybody's schedule is on the same place. So be sure to look out for that. We're going to have other people posting it, hopefully posting on their sites as well, so they could go ahead and bring everybody looking, because we know the dead period going between the end of the last mini camp day all the way to training camp is dead. There ain't nothing to talk about. This one we got stuff to talk about. This one we got controversy, good controversy, because it's gonna be a tournament. People gonna be going back and forth like me and Kay did today. So be on the lookout for this upcoming week. Who's going up against who? I'm looking at the matchups that I'm trying to look at the matchups to see who's gonna be doing. Who is gonna be epic, because I want to see who's gonna meet up in the championship. So we gotta set this thing up right. We gotta treat this thing like March Madness. So
Mm-hmm.
we gonna and I'm gonna try to make sure that I can go ahead and drop every single week as far as every single time next week. See who's gonna be going up against who. By the way, like I said, next week we have an Asia analysis come in with the homie Rick. That should be an epic show next week. So be on the lookout for that next Thursday. But yes, before we go out, the K Zone, shout out to her today. Well, somebody who's a I'm sorry. No, I said it right. She is a Commanders fan because she said
Yeah,
it
she's a
earlier.
Commanders fan. She
So
did.
yeah,
She made the right choice.
She made the right choice. She ultimately made the right choice. She said, great show. Good show. Hope y'all coming out to defend this playoff watch party at Nighthawk. I'm gonna see if I can, but because the way that I've been working this overtime the last like 3 weeks, I have yet to have a day off. And I'm saying this because I'm trying to make sure that I can go ahead and go to Arizona for the game this year. So I got to put this work in. Also, she said, send me the Soul Food kitchen info so I can put in. Most definitely, hey, salute.
Yeah, I was about to say,
I
I'm gonna
will.
put it on mine too.
I will say this because this is a small business. This is definitely
No.
first come first serve for now. First
For
come
now.
first serve. So go ahead and place your orders. The more the merrier. Hey, look, y'all won't miss out on this food. I'm telling you, I got these fat back arms for a reason. I'm a big back for a reason, and it's all her fault. And I'm telling you, so yeah.
And then you
Also,
gonna add me into it.
hey, look, hey, so you gotta get a little. You got the auntie arms. So, I mean, you can go. You can go and
No,
get them.
I'm trying. No. I got beach trips and stuff this summer. I gotta be on the boat. No. This is gonna be my once a week.
Okay.
I can't do that every
If you
day.
say
But
so,
I got support. I got support my big bro. So
and Mama Do, she gonna go ahead and take that for. She gonna baby, ooh, I'm saying that she gonna be the same thing. DOD says nice picture on your channel K. I just subscribed.
thank you. I appreciate it.
Look at what you're doing out here. You got Viking fans out here following the show too, man. Hey, salute,
And I got
salute, homie.
Giants, Eagles, Cowboys.
I'm
I'm
telling you,
collecting all
man.
of them.
Hey,
Nah, and like I know I've been kind of like slacking right now. It's just life and life. But during the season, I plan on doing a lot of different stuff. I got my software for my game breakdown. So I can't wait.
yeah.
I cannot wait.
No, hold on a second. Truths. No, because it's a lie
What's
that
that? She said
Cowboys all
truth.
day. No, it's
Oh
no.
yeah, no.
I got
She
you on
spelled commanders
4K.
wrong.
I got you on 4K. So when
We
I put this,
screenshotted that, sis.
here's the thing. We screenshot over here. It ain't nothing but a rewind. I'm not getting rid of this
We
episode.
keep
Yeah,
receipts.
hey, I'm about to support black-owned businesses. I'm all about supporting black-owned business. Salute to you. I really appreciate that more and more. Lady E, what's good, man? Another person who's gonna
Hey.
be on the Commander Class Classic. So shout out to her. We're gonna get that schedule together so we can go ahead and let you know who's going up against who for this Commander Class Classic. Triple C, if you want to call it hashtag CCC. Also, got a K said K Zone says got a K in all black Queen support podcast. Most definitely. Hold on a second. She said, "Don't try it." I'm gonna shut up, but I'm also gonna I might put that as my screensaver for real. So I ain't gonna put it out there for everybody to see, but I'm definitely gonna screenshot that. But yeah. All jokes aside, no, it's been a pleasure having you on, Kate, as always. Because
Yes.
sis, we always gonna talk our junk, but we also keep it a buck on here. And I mean, you're great at your job, and I'm telling you, keep it up, baby girl. Big things are gonna happen with you. I believe
Thank
in you. And
you.
this ain't just BS talk. This is for real. I truly think that you got something here, and everything's gonna turn out great. Um, as always, guys. Oh dang! Oh, DOD say you in Vegas, and I need good soap. Hey, look, if we can figure out a way to deliver it out to you, homeboy, we gonna figure it out. All
Man,
right.
that would
So,
be lit.
uh, he says, "What I missed? I just waking up from a deep sleep." Hey, look, because we about
I'm
to
about
finish this joint.
to
You can do the playback, and I'm gonna tell you, me and Kay over here arguing for good reasons. We got what's the name? Soul Food Connects over here. So yeah, so definitely anytime. DOD, salute to you, brother. I appreciate you. I know we just be talking shit over here, but I appreciate you tuning in whenever you can, man. Salute to you, my brother. We will see you this year. I'm not going to Minnesota. It's too goddamn cold out there.
Oh yeah, it's a
I'm
late
not
game
doing
too.
it. It's nope, nope, nope. I won't. I'm sorry. I can't do that. But look it. I'm on for Purple Rain. Nah, I'm not. I'm not for that. Nah. So, but all jokes aside, like, share, subscribe to this channel. Help us grow so we can do more. Hit the bell notification so you can be abreast of what's next. And as always, left hand up. Who are we? The Commanders.
The Commanders.
Peace.